Patrick and Henry, like I just said, it's very nice to meet you. Congratulations on what looks like to be maybe one of the next cult classic horror slasher teenager films.
Who knows? You tell us.
Don't jinx us, Emmanuel.
Well, from the lobby and from what I've heard from the rest of the cast, everyone's really happy with it. So, I mean,
cool.
what else can I say? What is it about Stephanie Perkins' novel that attracted you guys to this project?
You want me to go?
Yeah, sure.
For me, it was honestly because that genre generally, with some great exceptions like Scream, is kind of bereft of emotionally rich characters, and so her story, Makani and Ali, and all those characters really were layered, and to start a slasher script with those kinds of characters was just a gift, and all I needed to really want to write that genre. I never wanted to write that genre because usually it's just visceral fear-based set pieces, and then but be able to have characters that you cared about was a great challenge, because then when you have characters you care about, you don't want them to die, and if they die, then suddenly the movie stops working because you love them. But so finding that balance was really fun for me.
What makes teenagers such a great fit for the horror genre?
I mean, I think at least my experience as a teenager was wrought with anxiety for years and years, more anxiety than I've ever felt in my entire life. And I think tapping into anxiety is a huge aspect of making horror movies, and sort of like the one of the main ingredients that you get to kind of play around with. And so I think outside of obviously trying to convey some kind of immediate danger and immediate anxiety, I think having this underlying theme of secrets and other people's perception of you as a person, and that being something that's so important when you're a teenager, that is life or death when you're a teenager. I think, that just felt like a nice opportunity to be able to play with that, and made sense, given the milieu of the movie.
Yeah. Also, Bo Burnham said about 8th grade that all these adults used to come up to him and be like, I don't know why I related to her so much, but I really did. And he's like, because we just get older, we're the same person inside, we just put layers over it.
Yeah.
So also, like, high school is still that place where you're the rawest version of what you'll be, pretend not to be when you get older.
Right. And you just have no tools for being able to cope with it whatsoever. You're just basically an open wound walking around in high school. So, and an open nerve, and anytime you get poked in any way, even if it's small, it feels like the end of the world. And so, that just felt like a natural thing to be able to play with. And then also, like, with this, with these, like Henry saying, these emotionally rich characters, and then casting these kids who I think were all just so natural and just fully inhabited their characters. Like it's not something where we had to hammer audiences over the head with that aspect of it. Kind of feel that nuance in their performances,
I can tell.
Yeah.
So can we talk a little bit about the symbolism of your killer wearing the victims' faces? Is it, we are our biggest critics, obviously, but also I think we also probably torture ourselves with some of our quote unquote secrets and things we regret, like Makani does. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about that?
To me, it was just, I wanted the set pieces to be, you are dying on an altar of the secret that you wanted to keep from the world. And so it's you looking at yourself as you die. So it's the killer's making you face yourself as you die. So that's where that came from.
And I just thought that would look cool in a horror movie.
I thought it would look cool too. That too. I'm not trying to be deep.
I mean, the mask, or the concept of the mask, or the trope of the mask, is something that's just been, beaten to death in this genre. And it felt like not only an update on that concept, but also like it had a reason to be there that was woven into the themes of the script. So that was obviously another reason why, I was really excited about that aspect of it.
That's what got James Wan on board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When he heard that, he was like, I want to be part of this.
Nice. Patrick, Henry, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the insight on the film. I appreciate it. And it was nice to meet you both virtually.
Appreciate you, man.
Good to meet you too, man.
Thank you.
Take care.